Hey, so we have a question in the marketing subreddit from Wura1. Marketing skill experience versus industry experience. The question is, I'm struggling to find my identity within marketing recently. I would be interested in learning and hearing some opinions from others. I've been working in marketing for around 8 years, and in that time, I've worked for three different companies. Each company did something very different. I mostly chose my next role based on what new marketing responsibilities and skills I could gain from it. But now I find myself struggling to find new roles as I don't have experience in the area or sector that my company works within. When you plan your career in marketing, do you consider the sector as important as the role? Should we aim to be experts in the business area as well as our marketing functions? So that's an interesting question, and I'll speak from my personal experience. I've 100% focused on programmatic or digital media buying. Programmatic became a thing, and then I focused in on programmatic. So from 2003, I would say 2004 to 2010, I was doing digital media buying. So I started out as an assistant media buyer for Universal McCann on Sony Pictures, and I finished my media buying portion of my career in February of 2011 as a director of digital media for a mid-sized agency and working on Bacardi, Toshiba, PetSmart. And I put together many media plans in that time. There came a day when I said, I don't want to put together more media plans. And luckily, programmatic became a thing, and I started buying ads through Media Math, and then later through the Trade Desk and Vistar. I started that and Tube Mogul, which became Adobe, in 2011. So the commonality is focus exclusively on media buying, and then drill down further into that. I often hear of people who have entertainment industry experience, and I can't tell if they're happy about it or not happy about it. Some people that I know have beautiful, illustrious careers working in the entertainment business because they fundamentally want to be entertainment marketers or they want to work in the movie business fundamentally. When I got into the business, I enjoyed working on Sony Pictures, and I thought Sony Pictures did some incredible marketing and gave us some really beautiful opportunities to be creative within the work that we do. But I never wanted to be a movie marketer or an entertainment marketer. I'm actually much more in love with what I'm in love with professionally is the ability to help businesses grow, and that's not just a movie marketing business or a music marketing. It's all businesses. So I mean, I'm much more in love with the practice, the practitioner work of marketing and advertising. The upside is that there's a lot of change in the marketplace, so you really get an opportunity to evolve your skills pretty quickly. So what's worked for me is to really hone in on something that's already relatively niche. So by the way, in 2004, so I started marketing, doing like variations of social media marketing for Universal Music Group in 2003, and in 2004, I started doing digital media buying as an assistant or planning, and so that was already a very niche thing, right? Like by comparison, like you had various lines on a flowchart of television, and you had radio, and you had out of home. You had one line on your flowchart that was digital media, right? Now digital media is eating up the business. It's a $129 billion industry in 2019. It for all intents and purposes, digital marketing is or digital advertising is advertising. So it's now 20 lines on the flow chart or 20 lines on the media plan, not just one catch-all. So I already started with something that was already very niche in 2004 and drilled down into something that became even more niche. So if you follow my direction of what I've done, I would drill down into something specific. The interesting part about that is that I find that marketing as a whole encompasses a lot of things: PR, copywriting, design, um, um, content development, reputation management, search engine optimization, like email marketing, the development of websites and landing pages and funnels. Like there's so much work that goes into marketing that from my perspective, from the bottom, like I'm at the bottom, right? I do advertising and specifically programmatic advertising. Marketing seems like massive, right? Like it seems like a really big thing. So I guess my advice is find the thing that you love to do within marketing and focus on that. And if you love it, you'll find the work because people respond. I think people respond to passion. They respond to enthusiasm. They like to see that someone that they're working with loves their job, right? And if you love your job or if you love your profession and you're like me, I'm a student of how people communicate. It fascinates me how humans communicate one to many with social media, with the tools of our time. Like it's fascinating the opportunities that develops, and I've always been fascinated with that. So find the thing you're fascinated with and spend the rest of your life pursuing the passion and the knowledge that you're looking for, and good work and doing the right thing will will be rewarded with more work and opportunities. I hope you find that helpful.